impeachment trial. To give us an overview of the legal and political implications of the impeachment trial, we have here with us Dean Amado Valdez of the UE College of Law and Attorney Dante Di Scerdo. Nice to see you again.
Good
Sirs, thank you for
Nice to be
here.
back.
Nice to be
here.
back.
On
I
the
came
solar
back
set.
from Kuala Lumpur, as a matter of fact, participated in a rally there on electoral reforms with Anwar Ibrahim. That's why going to Malaysia is not really different from what's happening now.
Okay. Let's begin, Dean, with what you're saying. No, you want a forfeiture case filed?
Well, I think there's no prohibition. In fact, it's within the responsibility of the ombudsman that if some properties are shown to be disproportionate, and there is a presumption that these are ill-gotten under the anti-graft law. There's a law in 1955 which could authorize the forfeiture of these ill-gotten properties. And I think this is a law that can be used by the ombudsman to justify a forfeiture proceedings against anybody, not just the Chief Justice. And this is not prohibited in the sense that you're not after the position. It's not about his position. It's not about a criminal offense where it could only be done after he's out of office, but it is to seize a property. I think the rationale there is that in order to recover immediately whatever has been illegally acquired, and also to deprive a public official using that resources to be able to fend off any prosecution against him.
So what will her basis be?
No,
the impeachment trial, kung ano lumabas sa impeachment
kung ano
trial.
lumabas doon, and if it's shown that he had this amount in dollars which runs into million pesos, billion, I think it's 10 billion pesos. If he has that those evidence, I think it could be a good basis for a forfeiture case, which is a special case, a civil case against the Chief Justice.
And this can happen at the same time that the impeachment trial is going on?
Yes, because the prohibition is only to proceed against him on a criminal prosecution. Because that can only be done after he is ousted from office. But this is proceed because you are not after the position, but after the property that has been illegally gotten.
Okay. But the investigation of the ombudsman will also impact on the trial, hindi ba? Because ang hindi ba ganun ang mangyayari?
Definitely, it will. It's part of this the unity of purpose of accountability. And whatever the ombudsman gathers as evidence, it could be transmitted to the House of Representatives, and the House of Representatives, being the prosecutors here, could use it as evidence during this impeachment.
For the rebuttal?
For the rebuttal, or they could ask to reopen, allow them to reopen the prosecution evidence so that they could submit it. In the trial.
Attorney Di Scerdo, I remember on the last day of the trial, March 22, you were saying that that was a very bad way for the defense to end, no? There was a question hanging.
Yes, because unfortunately, the burning issue, what happened to the money that was deposited in land bank, it was not tackled by the witness, because the witness at the time that was on deck was a former Manila Mayor Lito Atienza. But I suspect that the evidence, his testimony, will the evidence on the 34 million which was deposited in land bank, that will be correlated in the succeeding witnesses that will be presented to show that the respondent Chief Justice had more or less in his control or custody that amount, which he does not own. In effect, he would be trying to justify the non-inclusion of that money, some various sums of money found in PS Bank and BPI Bank. But of course, that remains to be seen.